In 1979, the Iran hostage crisis began. This diplomatic standoff lasted from 1979 to 1981 and involved 52 American diplomats and citizens being taken hostage by Iranian militants. The crisis was triggered by widespread anger and anti-American sentiment in Iran following the Islamic Revolution in 1979 and the U.S. support for the deposed Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh in the 1950s. On November 4, 1979, militants stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, seizing 52 hostages. These hostages were held captive for 444 days, becoming a top priority for the U.S. government. Despite attempts at negotiation, the U.S. was unable to secure their release. The crisis took a turn for the worse when a U.S. military rescue operation, known as the Desert One mission, failed in April 1980. The consequences of the Iran hostage crisis were significant for the U.S. It dealt a major blow to the country's prestige and credibility, and it deepened anti-American sentiment in the Middle East. The U.S. responded by freezing Iranian assets and imposing economic sanctions, further straining relations between the two nations. Finally, on January 20, 1981, the day of President Ronald Reagan's inauguration, the hostages were released. The Iran hostage crisis remains a defining moment in U.S.-Iran relations and continues to shape U.S. policy towards Iran.